Alright people, so I just wanted to show you real quick. As you can see, I'm in my camper right here. And we're gonna go out and check. Oh crap. Alright, so the dude just left. We already got these weak ass perps fucking popping out the woodworks and shit. Man, these fools have no life. It's freaking funny sometimes. But like, it's like they're fucking just like stay to freaking linger around you. But I'm gonna show you guys some footage so you guys can see. It's 3:59 p.m. So it's 3:52 p.m. This car was parked behind me. It's Sunday, no businesses are open. What these fucking pussies niggas are trying to do is they're trying to collect information, so they got these fucking what-ass niggas right here. Fucking out of all places, this nigga could park. He wants to fucking park right here behind me. You know what I mean? This fucking pussy nigga. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know where that helicopter went, but I just wanted to record that on file. But anyways, I have a bunch of videos that I need to upload, and there's a lot of things that I need to talk about, but like sometimes I forget a lot of the stuff and I need to write things down, and that's how I usually am able to remember them. Just because there's so much with this targeting stuff that it's hard to keep track of everything. But let me see here. I'm gonna show you guys, because it takes a lot longer too to upload these videos from the camera. But I'm just gonna save those for later, because I'm gonna let those upload those in good quality. But I just wanted to show you guys, like, it's a constant, I wouldn't say even battle, because I feel like we're victorious already. I think it's a struggle to have to deal with this stuff. But like I said, I'm doing everything in my power to expose this system, and any kind of techniques, anything that I can offer to help people, I'm gonna do that. And I've already ordered a sister of mine, sister in Christ, some recording glasses and some other stuff. And a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys that right now. I also want to add another note. that I went to the beach and I let a lot of the water like get into my ears, get into my body, like I was swimming in the sea. And for some reason I feel like there's healing properties in the sea. And I think it's good for TIs to go and do that. I think I'm gonna be going to the beach more often just to be cleansing myself. But after that I felt better. I felt like my whole body was like cleansed with the sea. Because they don't tell you this, but there's healing properties in the sea. That's why they don't want you basking in the sun. They don't want people like just standing around. They don't, because in a certain Fahrenheit, COVID can't survive. So and then the sea can helps cure fungus and stuff like that that's on our bodies. So I just wanted to add that note to you guys that the beach is really good to go to and to cleanse yourself. So I ordered this mini body camera. I ordered Schumann resonance thing. Whoops. Schumann wave generator. I got some flashlights, to like point at these perps when they're all up in my, vicinity. I got my recording glasses, my body camera, and then I got my regular camera. So I got all kinds of cameras. I'm gonna be capturing all these footage of these freaking perps. And if I had internet, I'd be able to upload a lot more videos, but I have so much videos already and I need a computer to edit them because some of the footage is good, some of it's okay, and like some of the stuff I don't really like and I want to take out. So I'm gonna be borrowing a computer from one of my family members, and then with that stuff, I mean, the computer gets corrupted and stuff. But if you're not using internet and you're just editing on its own, it's less likely for it to mess up. But I'm gonna be trying to edit some stuff out and trying to just probably bring just the best quality to show you guys, you know what I mean, like of the gang stalking, like a good example of it. And that's why I need to edit it. I got a tent. I use ceramic pot sometimes for shielding. I have a video on that I haven't uploaded yet. Ceramic pot is good. Anything ceramic protects the heart. Like I said, it protects millimeter waves. So I use ceramic when I sleep. That's like, I guess, the best thing that I found so far. And then there's specifics to it, but you have to try to put like some kind of thin material over any of the cracks, but so that air can still get in, but there's not that much air getting in, because they do use air. The air around you, it's like electrified or something. I don't know what they're doing to the air, but we need some kind of machine that creates non-ionizing, or it changes the air to non-ionizing. I bought a friend these shades right here for recording, and this Faraday bag for her cell phone. I looked over them, made sure that they worked. I tested them, and then I sent them to her. She already received them. I already also sent her this Faraday fabric. I got some grounding cords. This is the Dualplex neoprene sponge foam. It's soundproof, so I got that. I'm also testing this fabric here. It seems promising, but they're still able to get past it eventually. Like they always get past a lot of the stuff. One thing that I found that's been like really super effective. It's just that when you keep switching it up, they have to keep on going back to it. So like if you sleep, your brain is like reset for the day. So whatever you put, if you haven't used a certain material in a long time, you stack it up. I literally have like 4 different things I'm wearing. You know, my ball cap, you know, layers under my ball cap, and then a hard hat, and then under the hard hat on top of the ball cap I'll have this material, you know. So you can do all kinds of different crazy things, you know, and every time you change it up, they have to send a helicopter or an ambulance to come and scan you. So yeah, so it's pretty funny. I got a laser just to, you know, mess around with the perp sometimes. These are the earplugs that I use right here. I'll click on the name just so you guys can see. But those are the ones. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want any links to any of these items, just let me know. If you see anything you like, let me know. I'll be gladly to post a link for you. But I already have posted these links in the past. So like, I found that lead. This was a lead apron that I got. It doesn't really help. I mean, if they use it to do X-rays, I mean, I don't think it would really help anything. You know what I mean? It's just for radiation, supposedly, but who knows if it helps or not. I tried it. It does do some weird stuff that they don't like. You can use it for shielding, but you have to use it with other stuff. And it's probably good for shielding, but I don't know if it's gonna help them read you more. I couldn't really determine it because I was testing 2 things at the time, and I couldn't determine if this was giving them information or something else. So I would think that it can be used for shielding, but I'm not too sure about it. That's my opinion. A silk pillowcase. Silk, you can use silk. If you guys didn't know, it's non-conductive, I believe, and it helps to block like certain signals, or I'm not sure exactly what, if it's EMF or RF, I'm not sure, but if it blocks, like I use this like to cover my head at night. I use this to cover with the ceramic pot any of the cracks. I just kind of like put it over, like draped over the ceramic pot, because there's still like kind of like a crack between the pot. And I can show you guys right now, matter of fact, so I can just explain it in this video. But I just have so much information that it's just crazy how much stuff I have to how much stuff I look into and how much research I do, and you know, I look into the materials, and if you look them up yourself, you'll see automatically that, you know, that it's exactly what I'm talking about, like the same thing, you know. But sometimes I use this at night to shield. I'll put my head in here. I'll put like a little padding right here, and my head will be like up to here, and I still have a gap, like this gap right here of air. And what I found that they do is they'll focus energy inside here and like bounce it off of this. So what you do is you get like the what's it called, the silk fabric, and you just hang it over here. You can tie it down on top or whatever, but I usually hang it over where it's draped over like this, and then so that it blocks the air. So like when they're focusing energy on me, it kind of hits the fabric first. And like I've even covered it up where it's like really like packed in with like a towel and everything, but you're breathing carbon dioxide because no oxygen is coming in, so you don't want to do that. But when you do try it, I've had a helicopter fly over me because it's so concealed, so contained, that all the frequencies that are locked onto you, they're not able to hear them. You're shielding your whole head, and that's the main part that they focus on. So if you shield it completely and pack it in there, it's just like they'll have like their panties will start crumbling up. So this is just one of my shielding tips right here. I'm gonna do more extensive video on it. I already have. It takes long for me to load up. Like literally, one video takes like 2 hours to upload. So and it's only like 20 minutes, so it'll take like probably like an hour. So I hate waiting for it. If I had like Wi-Fi or something, I have to edit, you know, the videos and all that. But just stay tuned because I have a lot of content. Like I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. So you know, I'm reaching out to everybody that I, you know, that comes and comments on my channel. I heart their, you know, I heart their messages. I try to reply back. And sometimes they don't even show my replies. So if you have something you've asked, like I've already tried replying to you and they're blocking it, or I just haven't replied yet, but most likely I should, because I'm always like keeping up to date with you know, with my subscribers. And you know, I'm trying to build a family where we can look out for each other. That's my main goal. And so let's see, 1 second. Okay, yeah, so Amazon. All right, so you can buy a hard hat too. You can buy any one that you like. You can look it up. You can try different types of hard hats, but I like ones that don't have any holes. Make sure that they don't have any holes, because they will get past those holes and they can focus energy on those. Let's see what else. Shungite powder, shungite stones. You can use those to cleanse your water. And then these are the headphones that I got, that I use with the earplugs and the rubber, the soundproof rubber. So these are one of my favorites. I use these all the time when they try to focus sounds on you. Just like I said in all my other videos, don't fall asleep with them. That's how they collect information on you. You can't sleep with you can sleep with them, but you got to be careful, because if you don't have a ceramic like shielding, like this pot that I'm talking about, they will read you and they will enhance the sound even more. Like, so you can hear them revving their engines and it doesn't bother you. But what they have done to me is they have enhanced the sound where it starts to mess with like my brain, like where the sound is amplified and it's like more louder than it should be. And you don't want to do that. So this is for like daytime shielding. You have to use different types of shielding. So I would suggest to use like just the water earplugs at night, or yeah, because usually what it is the millimeter waves is what scan me. And they had like three towers right next, like right one up above on my roof. If you guys go back on my previous videos, you can see. And so like they were beaming me like from all sides. So that's why I was able to get scanned like that. And if you start shielding like these with these headphones and stuff like that, they'll start to move in these millimeter waves around you, and you'll have to start shielding with ceramic, because ceramic is the only thing that I found that helps block that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff that I wanted to show you on Amazon. But also I wanted to show you that I wanted to get a microscope, because I wanted to look at our blood and start testing and start looking at the water that we drink. I want to start looking at the food. I want to start getting to like the biometrics of things and try to understand how this stuff works, so that we can put a stop to it. So I have so many ideas. Okay, let's see. Okay, so radiation blankets, EMF blankets, pregnancy blankets, or these are for like when you're pregnant that your baby doesn't get radiated. We can use these as targets to cover our heads at night. We can ground them. Look into grounding videos. If you do get electric attacks and EMF attacks, a lot of this stuff can help block it. You just got to know how to use it right. And the ones that I found that they don't like when you use is when you see how it says see all buying options. Well, before it said like add to cart, and it was you were able to buy it. When it says see all buying options, they make it hard for you to purchase it. So what I found that they're doing, and it just makes it obvious, is whenever this happens, it means that this stuff could be effective, most likely. The other stuff that they don't take off of the market, you can still buy it, but you got to go through another process, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but not really that much. You just got to go through a different buyer or whoever is selling this. So I'm already looking into testing like the ones that they're messing with. So they obviously don't want me to see all buying options for these glasses. They don't want me using those because they used to have add to cart. And whenever that happens, it's like because they don't want me to use that product. So I'm going to show you guys like this one. It's an EMF blanket that you can ground. It's like $60. It's the gray one to the top left right here with the white cord. This one here. Okay. So, I think this is probably can be effective, because they just show me, and then they don't want me to buy it because they know I got a little bit of money, from, money that I was owed, but it's not nothing major, but, things that I can buy some gadgets with, and, they don't want me getting this stuff. They don't want me to have it. So, see, like this mattress right here, it's shaped like eggshells, so that's soundproofing your bed right there. So if they're focusing frequencies on you, this is like soundproof foam. You get it? So that's why it's good to start looking into things. Like I looked into soundproofing, I looked into like a lot of different stuff, and you can kind of start putting two and two together and just make it hard for them to start to keep targeting you. You can make it hard for them if all it does is take in a little bit of effort, and you can figure out how to like put a stop to these people. I also found out that foam, if you're using a spring mattress, it's bad for you. Okay, so don't use spring mattresses. Try to use foam mattresses. I've even put my head between like two foam pillows, and I have actually got some pretty good sleep that night. So that does help. If it's it could be shredded foam or memory foam, it doesn't matter. As long as it's foam, you can use that. It helps to block some of their I guess energy weapons that they're focusing on us. That helps. I would suggest to using the eye mask too, because they do focus a lot of energy on us. And looking into getting some radiation glasses, if you guys can find some radiation glasses, like they're for like just radiation. The cerebellum is a part of the skull that they like focusing on that's for the visual cortex. So this one right here in the top right corner, it's $64.99. That's made out of plastic. I thought about trying this out, but I mean, you can kind of make your own one if you wanted to. I was just looking at it, and it just kind of gave me ideas. So yeah, I mean, there's another pillow right here. If you can see on the top bottom right corner, um, that's like soundproof too. That looks good to me. This is a portable shower. This is on my wish list of things that I've, you know, looked up in the past or whatever. But that's pretty much where all the spare time of you know, my hobby goes to, besides, you know, trying to, you know, follow the commandments and, you know, live a spiritual lifestyle. This is just to protect our bodies, our temples, and you have to fight for it. You know, in this world, you have to fight for what you want, and if you want peace, you have to fight for it. And it's a sad but true fact in this life, because of, you know, the people that are running this country, running this world, are evil, and, you know, they take after their father of lies. But all this stuff is just to help people, because it's taken me a long time to like study a lot of this stuff and figure it out. And whatever I can pass on to anybody else, I'm willing to talk about it. So I'm gonna be uploading some more videos pretty soon. Like I said. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the stuff that I could talk about. Let me see. Let me think if I'm leaving anything else out. There's actually a few more things that I would like to talk about, but I really can't, due to the fact that my channel has it has 2 strikes, and if I get one more strike, my channel's gonna get deleted. So it's not that I'm not that I'm worried about talking about truth. It's just that I work kind of hard to where I'm at right now, but I'm still posting what's not controversial for YouTube, because usually what they gave me strikes for were for like talking about anything that has to do with COVID, or anything that supposedly goes against the FCC. And I have videos that I want to post as well. I have 2 videos right now that I want to post, but I know that I'll get probably a YouTube community guideline strike. And I'll show you guys right now my channel. As you can see, I'm not getting paid for none of this. So my channel has gotten 13,000 views in the last 28 days. It'd be nice if I could, you know, monetize my channel, but I don't know. I have so many different videos on here. Like, I don't even know about like monetizing it and stuff like that. But as you can see, I have 2 community guideline strikes. Like I was saying, I have 2 community guideline strikes right there, and if I click on it, it's gonna show you that they expire on July 24th. So one more strike and my channel gets taken down. So I have one more month, and then I can kind of like see what I can post or whatever that's more controversial. But right now I'm just sticking to the things that I know that they really can't talk crap about. And like gang stalking and stuff, they don't really trip on it because I guess they feel like they can get away with it and it's not true or whatever the heck YouTube thinks about it. But I know they can't really do anything about it because it's just that it would look suspicious if they tried. So it's a controversial subject because a lot of people know that it's true, and it wouldn't look right if they tried stopping us from talking about it. So let's see what else. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I want to talk about, but I can't, especially about COVID, because I know a lot about it. I know a lot, and I seen like what's happening, and I know, and I want to explain all this stuff, and I will do it in a future video. So let me see what else. And also when I went to the beach, my ears were sore. Well, one of my ears were sore because that's the side that I feel like that I've been chipped when I got a tooth pulled out, and they chipped me. And so the left side of my ear is more sensitive than the right. And eventually I'll be able to get scanned and try to find the chip and get it removed or whatever. But the left ear is really more sensitive than the right. So when the salt water got in there, my ear was like really raw, and it was like sore. It felt a little bit swollen. But then I used Kaleido Silver to kind of like disinfect it or whatever, because it felt like it was gonna get infected. But I guess it cleansed it, and like my hearing isn't as amplified as it was when with this gang stalking stuff, because the sound is a lot more amplified when you're being gang stalked. But now it's kind of like it's dimmed down a little bit, and I don't know if that was because of the salt water. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna start going to the beach, and I'm gonna give you guys updates. Any good information that I find, I'm gonna keep on like informing you guys, just so that I can pass this information on, so that it just doesn't stay with me, and I can help others, and then those people can continue helping out other people, because they're really trying to silence us. And our freedom of speech is being taken away every day that we don't stand up. Is like us consenting to their bullshit. A lot of people try to say that, oh, there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm just like, well, I'm not going to sit back and watch, I'm not going to stay quiet, because staying quiet is like you're consenting as well. So you got to speak up, you got to stand up for what you believe in, and we got to come together. So, yeah, I'm trying to network. I have a Bible study today. I'm gonna drop the information in another video. Let me see. As a matter of fact, I'll show you guys right now. The only thing is, I don't want to put it on blast, because I know there's a lot of immature people, and I don't want them messing with the Bible study. So like, if you want it, I can message it to you, or I can message it to you or whatever, so that like if I put it up on a video, I already know these childish ass people, like they'll try to go and like mess up a Bible study, like that's just because they're they don't have no spiritual grounding, and they don't have no really attachments to anything that's of value. So they just want to mess up anything that you feel that you're building up. So I would post it up, because I'm a type of person that doesn't care, and I'm not afraid of these people. So so yeah, if you wanna join us for Bible study, it's I and a few others, and we're just trying to make a bigger group, trying to make a community of empowered individuals, so that we can come together, and then we could just share ideas, share information, and become stronger together. Because for lack of knowledge, my people die. So let's come together. Let's freaking take down this freaking this pyramid scheme one brick at a time, and just till it's demolished. But I, like I said in my other videos, I always give glory and honor to the Most High, because without Him, I wouldn't be this strong. I wouldn't be here right now, because He is my strength. He's the apple of my eye, and He's the one that's put this into my heart to search and to work this hard to figure these things out. He's given me this discernment, and I'm thankful for it. So, I don't trust in man. I trust in the Most High. I don't trust in myself, or else, I'll end up failing. So always and forever, glory and honors and praise to the Most High. And yeah, just hit me up. Stay tuned. A lot of videos are coming. God bless.